Shalom, my holy friends. It's hard to smile and be my normal, cheery self for this video. I'm trying, but it's tough. A lot of us are hurting. A lot of us are struggling. And a lot of us are feeling helpless. Like the darkness that we witnessed in Israel to our brothers and sisters, to innocent lives, is overwhelming, and we are incapable of doing anything about it. But we aren't. You aren't. You are not helpless. In you is hope. And hope is a light that darkness can never snuff out. In our Shema, one of the foundational prayers of Jewish theology, we say the words Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha v'chol me'odecha. That you should love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. How we love God is by loving one another, by helping one another, by embracing, beautifying, and supporting God's creation. That is hope. That is power. That is the light that shines so deeply within you, within us, within this incredible family of ours known as the people Israel. You are not helpless. Quite the opposite. You matter. Your words and actions matter profoundly. Here are a few ways that you can act in the days, the weeks, and the months of uncertainty that lie ahead. B'chol levavcha, with all your heart. In Judaism, our heart is community. Reach out to one another. Support one another. Reach out to friends and family in Israel, friends and family wherever you might live. Talk about how you're feeling and comfort those who need to talk about how they're feeling. Hug one another. And most importantly, show up for one another. At synagogue, at Hebrew school, online, wherever our Jewish community is, be present, be together, and declare proudly that Am Yisrael Chai. B'chol nafshecha, with all your soul. Pray. Pray with your lips, pray with your soul, pray with your feet. Traditionally, in times of heartbreak, Jews recite Tehillim, Psalms. Anyone will do, but Psalm 121 is always a great place to start, as are any of the words that are in your heart. And of course, the best place to pray is at shul, surrounded by the prayers of our family. But prayer can also be carried out with our feet. Attending rallies to stand in solidarity with Israel against pogroms and terrorism, to fight for peace and dignity, however you need to pray. Pray. B'chol me'odecha, with all your might. Our might looks different for each of us. For some, our might be the power of our pens, to write our elected officials and tell them that the barbaric slaughter of innocents cannot and will not be tolerated, justified, or minimized in countries of justice and democracy. To write to universities and establishments that have stood by in silence, or worse, have excused or even celebrated the atrocities carried out against innocent Jewish lives, and let them know that silence, that legitimization, or justification is complicity. For some, might is the power of volunteering or donating. For a list of partners and agencies looking for assistance, please click on the link below this video. And for some, might is speaking up for Jewish life, especially when it's hard to do so. There are, and there always will be, those who consider Jewish life to be worth less or to be worth nothing at all. They hide behind philosophies and ideologies, propaganda and misinformation. They live on the right, they live on the left. They pretend to stand for causes, but what they truly stand for is hate. If you see something, if you hear something, if it is safe to do so, say something. Finally, ve'ahavta. All of these are acts of love. But love by itself is an act greater than all. Don't let the fear and anger take away your love. Don't let it destroy your beautiful heart. Love is the greatest weapon in our people's arsenal. It has kept us and sustained us. It has given us hope even in the darkest days of our history. Love for our people, love for our Torah, love for our mission, love for the promise that we are here and that we are here to stay. We are not helpless. You are not helpless. You matter. And you are loved. With all of our hearts, with all of our souls, with all of our might. Am Yisrael Chai.